All right, I've got good news, bad news, and Arizona news. Hey there, Apryle Borst here with Arizona Best Real Estate, here with your monthly market update for January 2026. And stay to the end because I'm going to tell you what actually matters now if you're buying or selling, and the one question that you should be asking before you make a move. So let's start nationwide. Now, rates are better than they were, period. We started 2025 close to 7% and ended the year in the low sixes. And we're still kind of bouncing around there. That alone changed behavior. It didn't magically fix affordability, but it was enough to get people unstuck. Buyers who totally checked out started paying attention again. Now, nationally, the average home price is around $365,000. And what matters here isn't the number, it's the pace. Prices aren't running like they were a few years ago. Things slow down, and that gives buyers time to think instead of feeling rushed into decisions. I mean, affordability is still tough. I'm not going to sugarcoat that, but towards the end of last year, it stopped getting worse. Rates eased a bit, prices slowed down, wages have been creeping up. I mean, that gave buyers a little bit of breathing room, and that's why activity picked up instead of everything freezing. So nationally, we're not in a boom, and we're not in a crash. Things just cooled off. Now let's talk Arizona because things here are a little different. Now across Arizona, homes are taking 90 days or more to sell, and that shift is what people really need to understand. I mean, it doesn't mean that nothing is selling. If a home is priced correctly, it's truly move-in ready, everything's done, it shows well, nothing feels like a project, those homes can still sell pretty quickly. Buyers will definitely move on those. But if a house needs work or there's a lot to do or it's even just a little overpriced, those ones seem to be sitting. Buyers just aren't rushing anymore, right? They're comparing options and taking their time. They're just not moving the way that they used to. And because of that, we're seeing more price reductions and buyers are negotiating repairs, closing costs and terms, and it's actually happening. Overpriced homes are also sitting and everyone can see why. That's why this market is leaning towards the buyer's market. So here's what actually matters right now and the one question you should be asking. The only question you really need to ask is, well, what's actually happening around me right now? Because that question changes everything, whether you're buying or selling. Now, if you're a seller, that question is going to tell you how long homes like yours are sitting and what buyers are pushing back on and what's actually selling in your area. That's why you have to be smart. You can't just throw a number out there and hope it works. If nothing's selling around you, that's telling you something. Either you need to be priced better or you need to offer something that the other homes don't. Condition, updates, flexibility, concessions, and that is where the right agent matters. You need someone who's honest and helps you figure out what your priority is. Is it money or is it time? Those are two very different strategies. Now, if you're a buyer, that same question tells you where you have leverage. It shows which homes have been sitting, where sellers might be willing to negotiate, and when it makes sense to move and when it makes sense to wait. You have choices right now. You have time and you can negotiate. That doesn't mean that every seller is desperate, but sellers with homes that have been sitting are usually willing to have a conversation, especially if nothing's happened yet. But having a great agent matters here too. Someone who knows how to negotiate and knows when to push and when to wait. And if you're buying or selling, and maybe you just want real answers to that question, just ask Apryle. If you want help understanding what's happening in your specific area, please comment below, send me a message, or reach out directly. No pressure. No confusion, just real answers. Again, I'm Apryle Borst, and I will see you next month with another monthly market update. See you then. Bye.